to 5, put the work in. Flaws and all, I love them all. Don't be a perfect. Baby girl, you got it, girl. You got it, girl. You got it, girl. You got it, girl. Cause I don't.
Hey guys, it's your girl Riri from Texas. Thank you for coming in and joining. This video will just only be showing you guys how I apply foundation. It is very beginner friendly. You want to learn how to apply foundation, stay tuned, because that's what we're talking about in this video. All right, we'll just jump right into it. I always like to start with primer. Primer could be a whole separate video on what type of primers you should use or shouldn't use. Some people say use it, some people say don't. I am a firm believer in primer, especially for me. You see how that I applied, this is the Poreless face primer by Ulta. So my pores instantly started blurring out. So for me, I am a firm believer in primer. My eyebrows are already done. I also have a video I'll link below in the description bar if you guys want to see how I do my eyebrows. Just making sure that gets in there really good. Okay, so on this side, which is my right side, I was probably like your left side, but y'all know what I'm saying. I'm gonna apply foundation with a brush, and then on this side, I'm gonna apply it with a sponge. Today, I'll be using the Sephora Best Skin Ever. If you guys do not know how to foundation match, drop me a comment. Let me know. I could also create a video on foundation matching. And if you want to know the different type of foundations, like what's a good foundation for you to use, I also can make a video on that for you as well. So the Best Skin Ever Sephora, I am 38P. And this is a medium coverage. This is not a full coverage, it's medium. I like to use a flat brush to actually apply my foundation first. I love Real Techniques. I have a few foundation brushes, but this is the one I'll be using today. And it's just a square foundation brush. So I applied it on my hand. Take a little bit, and I like to make strokes like this on each side. Then I'll take one down the bridge of my nose, and then I'll give my chin. And I still have a little bit left, so I'll go back in with that. I'll get the rest off on my brush now, and then I'll go back in with the rest as needed. So I'm going to take my foundation brush. It's actually an Ultimate Blending Brush by e.l.f., but I think this is a really, really good foundation blending brush. And I'm just going to press it into my skin. Not swiping, I'm pressing it into my skin. I usually, which I did not do in this video, but I usually color correct before under my eyes and around my lips so that it can be even. So you guys see how I'm pressing this into my skin? Not swipe, but press. I have to reiterate that because that's where a lot of people go wrong. And I'm taking real small presses right next to each other. Now I will swipe this down into under my chin area, but if you actually apply, like let me show you, if you actually apply, then you need to use the same techniques under here as well. And then I'll brush that down into my neck area. I never really go down that far though, but nothing wrong with it. I guess if discoloration, if your skin on your face is a different color than the skin on your neck, then you would need to take it down that far. All right, so I'm gonna take some additional and put it right here because I'm noticing around my mouth area, it is just not, it ain't it. It's not it. Okay, so now I'm gonna go on with my Sephora sponge, just sponges from Sephora, and I am gonna do the same thing on the left side of my face with a sponge. So I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna use the same motion, and I'm just pressing it in. Not swiping, but I'm actually pressing it in. If you swipe, it is going to give you a completely different outcome. And I'm not sure if you're gonna like that outcome. So I'm just pressing it in, take it down the middle, and press it in down the side. Again, I'm talking about again. What I did not tell you guys is that this sponge is damp. So I do recommend using a damp sponge. I really like the sponge method. I know a lot of people don't like it if they're gonna go for a super full coverage look, probably more of a brush because it leaves more product. This picks up more product, but this is more of a flawless look for me. Either one works, so I guess it's whichever you're more comfortable using. I'm gonna press that on in now too. And I'll take the rest of this, and then I'll just kind of get in areas that need a little extra love. A cool little tip that I normally do, but for the sake of this video I didn't do, is I would spray my face. After I put the strokes of foundation on, I'll spray it with setting spray so that my foundation can hold a little longer. Alrighty. And that's it. You see how easy that was to apply foundation? It's super easy. We are not done, but however, if you're just on the go and you just want to apply foundation, or maybe your foundation is getting a little bit more streaky and you're not really, you know, understanding what you're doing wrong, maybe the application is wrong, maybe you have the wrong tools, or maybe the foundation just ain't for you. So make sure you do have your shade and that you do have the right tools, and then you can achieve this look. Go ahead and like and subscribe for more makeup videos like this and more makeup tips and tricks. It's your girl, Riri from Texas. I will catch y'all in my next video.